Avengers Endgame continues the aftermath of a devastating loss in which Thanos has erased half of all life in the universe using the Infinity Stones. In the opening, the surviving Avengers are scattered and emotionally broken. Tony Stark is stranded in space with Nebula but is eventually rescued and returns to Earth. The team discovers that Thanos has already destroyed the Infinity Stones, leaving them with no clear way to undo what has happened. In desperation, Thor kills Thanos shortly after his capture, but this does not reverse the destruction, deepening the hero's sense of failure. Years later, the world remains a shadow of its former self. Many cities are quiet, and survivors struggle to rebuild their lives. The remaining Avengers each deal with grief in different ways. Steve Rogers dedicates himself to helping people cope with loss, Natasha Romanoff continues leading global operations, Bruce Banner finds balance by merging his intellect with Hulk's strength, and Thor falls into depression and isolation. Clint Barton, devastated by the loss of his family, becomes a ruthless vigilante. The arrival of Scott Lang, who escaped the quantum realm, brings new hope when he suggests that time inside the quantum realm behaves differently and may allow time travel. Tony Stark initially rejects the idea but later develops a working method for time travel with Bruce Banner. The Avengers form a plan to retrieve the Infinity Stones from different points in the past, using them to reverse Thanos' actions in the present. The team splits into groups and travels through key moments in earlier events of their history. During these missions, they face emotional challenges tied to their pasts. Tony and Steve travel to the 1970s to recover the Space Stone, Thor returns to Asgard during the time of Thor, the Dark World to obtain the Reality Stone, and Natasha Romanoff and Clint Barton journey to Vormir for the Soul Stone, where Natasha sacrifices herself so Clint can complete the mission. Meanwhile, Bruce Banner receives the Time Stone from the Ancient One after explaining the need to restore balance. After collecting all the stones, the Avengers return to the present and construct a new gauntlet. Bruce Banner uses it to bring back everyone who was erased, successfully restoring billions of lives across the universe. However, an alternate version of Thanos from the past discovers their plan and travels forward in time with his army to stop them. This leads to a massive battle at the Avengers compound, where heroes from across the universe unite against him. In the final conflict, Tony Stark ultimately takes the Infinity Stones from Thanos and uses them to eliminate him and his forces. The act saves the universe but costs Tony his life due to the overwhelming power of the stones. The surviving heroes mourn his sacrifice deeply. In the aftermath, Steve Rogers returns the Infinity Stones to their original timelines and chooses to stay in the past, living out a peaceful life. He later returns as an old man and passes his shield to Sam Wilson, symbolizing the continuation of the Avengers' legacy and the beginning of a new era.
Hello, fans of the whole world. My channel is about recaps and only 2 or 3 minutes. You watch long videos, or you can't watch full movie. My channel is only for you. You can hear and watch pics of the movie, what happened in this movie. The complete story of movie will be in 2 or 3 minutes. So that and then I will request please subscribe my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Thanks a lot, brothers.